Mega Emboar is often viewed as one of the more disappointing Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Champions, and that is largely due to it getting the ability Mold Breaker. While not a bad ability by any means, it can certainly feel a bit lacking when compared to the abilities that the two other Legends ZA starters got. This shouldn't take away from the fact that it gains a massive amount of attack and special defense upon Mega Evolving, and it has a great HP stat to take advantage of this more counter-attacking type of playstyle. But there are some weaknesses that need to be patched up, and those would be its rather low physical defense and middling speed. To address these issues, I decided to pair Mega Emboar up with partners that can help it tank physical attackers more reliably and help it not struggle as much against faster teams. The first two Pokemon I'm going to bring up are Incineroar and Gyarados. Both of these mons are known for having access to the ability Intimidate, which will lower the attack stat of our opponents by one stage every time you switch in. This means that if we play our cards right, we can cycle our Intimidates to really hinder the physical attackers that we go up against. Incineroar having Fake Out support is handy to stop specific Pokemon from setting up or moving before us. And Gyarados with its flying typing can help switch into the ground type moves that our team is weak to. I'm also running a more supportive set on Gyarados with Thunder Wave, Taunt, and Helping Hand to maximize our team's damage output and help with speed control. Next is Glimmora, which is key in helping us deal with the flying types that our team is weak to and has a great matchup into opposing fairy types. It can serve as a great answer to a lot of the prominent special attackers in the meta. Now the last Pokemon I'm going to bring up is Hisuian Decidueye, and this is for a very specific reason. While Hisuian Decidueye does suffer from a rather poor defensive typing and rather low speed itself, it's the only Pokemon currently in Champions to have access to the moves Coaching and Tailwind simultaneously. Coaching will help boost Emboar's attack and defense stats, allowing it to stand a better chance against physical threats, whilst also helping it deal even more damage than it already does. This also means I can afford running a third attack like Sucker Punch on Emboar, rather than setting up itself with Bulk Up. Tailwind can also allow us to potentially outspeed some of the faster mons we go up against. Now the one Pokemon that throws a wrench into this whole operation is Milotic, thanks to its water typing and it having access to the ability Competitive, which serves as a hard counter to both our Intimidate users. Kingambit's also there, but Mega Emboar can handle that matchup no problem. Hisuian Decidueye can deal massive damage or even OHKO Milotic with the move Leaf Blade, and if you give it a scope lens, then you have a 1 in 8 chance of landing a critical hit. While it's not something I'd like to rely on, it is something to take into account. With these Pokemon, Mega Emboar can shrug off massive amounts of damage and become an active threat that demands respect while it's on the battlefield. Now with all that out of the way, let's see what Mega Emboar is truly capable of.